Well, what's become known to me as the Vividopod. Very handy around Sydney come Vivid time. Watch on as I explain. Making the final preparations to go to Vivid Sydney next week via the Gold Coast. We'll take in the C5 fireworks show at the Gold Coast and then on to Vivid for 4 nights. Today I'm sporting another one of my Fight MND beanies, Big Freeze 6. Great cause, get into it. So we first went to Vivid back in 2013, post my chemotherapy, and quite enjoyed it. There are a couple of things that I needed to get on top of so I could take some more photos fairly poorly. I needed to get outside that cage up on the south pylon of the Sydney Harbour. It was quite difficult to get anything decent. Well, you could get something decent, but you had to slide your camera out underneath the big framework, and that wasn't quite level, which is not a big problem, but so I just thought I'd get the guys in the workshop to knock something up for me so we could get outside that cage. It also works really well up on the Cahill Expressway or Cahill Expressway. So all we have is a large pair of grip pliers. We've welded a little piece of RHS on there with a clamping device there. I don't know if that's stainless steel or what it is, but it's just bolted onto what is the headpiece of an old Manfrotto tripod. So we got a little Allen key operated tool there. So we just cut the head out of a old Manfrotto tripod that I'd had for a long time. Bob's your uncle, theoretically. So when I go outside the cage at the bridge, it's important you strap that camera back to the cage itself, because if it falls and hits somebody, they're possibly going to be dead. So if it falls, the only damage you want to be looking for is that of the camera getting smashed against the brickwork of the bridge. So that works quite well. I'm quite sure there's something out there commercially available that will do a similar job. It's a little bit heavy, a little bit cumbersome, but it's what I've been using since 2018. It'll be pretty cool to get to Vivid this year without worrying about work of any sort, and there's always a conference on that people needed to go to. I was always fighting with time and people needing to be at other things. I'm not sure if I'll use it on the bridge this year, although when I get there that could change. It's some spectacular view from that south pylon. I might even look at paying for the hour's tour into the up on the pylon. Don't know, I'll figure that out between now and then. Been up in my shed since 2019. You do that number really quickly, and it's 4 years, and it certainly doesn't seem like 4 years. Time moving on relentlessly. A little bit of surface rust starting to appear. I may clean that up when we get back and store it up. We won't be able to make Vivid next year, so it'll be at least 2 years before we get back there again. But looking forward to Vivid this year. The drone show looks amazing. Looks like there's a lot of stuff going on. So look out for me. I'll be there soon.